Well, here we are again. Today we're back to DCS. I think I need a little bit of practice, and so this is going to be it. I'm just deciding whether we're going to start out on the carrier or perhaps we might start at Gibraltar. I think that's where we're going to go. And the aim, again, like last time with DCS really, is to do some more carrier practice. Now in the meantime, while I've not been streaming, I've flown a little bit of sort of, I don't know, loose formation work. I've now got the Vegas map, which was in the sale last week, and I might have flown it down the strip in Vegas and not learned how to drop bombs or anything. So I had the bombs and kind of looked at Vegas and didn't drop any bombs on it. But well behaved today, hopefully. That's the aim. Won't be arming anything, and the main objective is going to be to get out to the Washington, see if I can remember everything I've learned, and see if I can stick it all together. So let's just have a little look at this and see if it's going to give me any of the information that I need. In the old briefing, it tells me what is in the server, and it tells me about good auto, which I suppose I could write down. Write some stuff down from last time, which is good news. Good old-fashioned paper technology. You know, doesn't let you down too much unless you just totally lose it. So let's have a look. Good auto is on 130.0 by the looks of it, and I think that will be the ATC. Alright, I don't have any information about TACAN, so we will just go with whatever we've got. Let's hit fly and let's have an aeroplane. Of course, the aeroplane is going to be presented to us completely turned off, and we will see how that goes, because I'm just going to hit the button, I'm afraid. I need to learn this procedure, but for the moment we're pressing that button there, and we're going to watch it all come to life, and hopefully everything will be all right. That's what I'm going to say. I don't know whether you get the bing as I center my track IR. Yeah, you do. Oh well, never mind. If I thought about that, I could probably tell it that system sounds just come straight out the headphones and not through the magic of OBS. But hey, we're all right. And you can see that my virtual pilot is busy flipping switches all over the place. So you can hear the APU. Wait for the green light. Anytime soon. There we go. And then we're going to start cranking one of the engines. I think throttles first, is it? You see, I've probably learned a bit of this procedure. Not enough probably to be able to do it myself. Although I did manage to start one of the engines manually. And I didn't crash, so maybe starting engines is good, but I don't really know what I'm doing with a proper startup procedure. For example, there's a whole. In fact, let's check that things like controls all work, because otherwise we're going to be embarrassed. Yep, looks good. Yeah, we're okay. So let's see. So there's a whole load of stuff down here that, you know, for example, the INS, which I know that I'm going to need to switch to ground at some point, or the computer's going to have to do.
Flight controls. Flight controls.
So the displays are all coming up now, and I can get on with programming my TACAN and everything else. Good. Hey Blooms. Yes, I do. Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you again. Yeah, I mean there's a logical progression in all of this, and you know, I've kind of started out with learn to fly the plane, you know, a working plane presented in good order, And then the hope is that I will kind of, learn to do it properly. So yeah, I'm sorry, I've been kind of a little bit distracted of late, so real life has come along and kept me a little bit busy. But anyway, let's see if I can sort myself out. So Takan wants to be on 16x. And we'll turn it on this time because the number of times I've totally forgotten. Will we get it? We might get the Washington at some point, I'm not sure. May only see it once we're in the sky. In fact, no, 16's wrong. That's Batumi. So I won't want that. I want 73, I believe. It's good. Means the engines are up. And we've got fuel. So let's see. There you go, 100 miles away. That's the Washington. I can stick the ILS on, which I believe is on channel 11. Oops. Okay, I'm going to turn it on. And then I can kind of forget about that and be well behaved and put the flight control surfaces on. Hey Jackson, how you doing? Welcome along. Hopefully you're not going to watch me stack it. I'm hoping that I'm going to kind of start to look slightly like I know what I'm doing. I'm just going to go with slightly for the moment because I mean it's kind of debatable. So we never put lights on in the automatic mode. So oops, let's have some lights. Currently doing well inside of a mission row cell. Oh yeah, nice. So for the benefit of Blooms, who's in channel, Jackson is in the middle of some role play in the Midwest 5M, so Grand Theft Auto 5, but kind of a role play version of that. So let's remember how to do the radio, because otherwise we're just going to be disappointed. So, oops, wrong way. I want to go to M. There we go. Auto start will also not turn on your radar warning receiver. No, but I'm going to kind of I mean, I could turn that on. It's down here somewhere. Let's see here. Radar operational, is that the one? Hang up with emergency services, yeah. Yeah, don't listen to Jackson. He's going to tell us behind the stick. There. Row of black buttons behind the stick. Behind here. Far right button. Not that one, surely. No. Let's see. Where are we looking? I mean, I'm seeing this as the stick. Yeah. Oh, is it? Oh, okay. There is an option to hide the stick. There you go, look. So we've got CM, so electronic countermeasures. This is our radar warning receiver then, is it? So if I lean the other way, I wonder if I can see. Yeah, under the bottom screen. So, being kind of, I suppose, look, I could do this. This is too easy, isn't it? Why didn't I think of that? So do we have an on-off? I think that's what we're talking about, isn't it? Press the far right one. Go on then. Oh yeah, power. Oh, tuneful. Okay. Cool. So there it is. It will beep. Yeah, it has. So is that basically on, or do I need to do anything else? It sounded out. Yeah, that's quite impressive. Is that it? Is it just to turn it on and hope? We've obviously... Oh, hello. I'm going to be getting used to this, aren't I? It's going to be beeping all the way. Yellow lights. Oh. It's in. Okay, cool. On. Yep. Right. In which case, let's set the radio, because that's where I was headed to. Now this is where I seem to struggle sometimes, and I'm not clear why. So the frequency I want is 127.5. So that looks right. Oh, and it's worked first time. Alright, okay, I'll take it. And we're going to do the ground crew bit, F8. Oh no, not request launch, it's previous menu, F11. It's going to be air traffic control, I think, F5. And good auto. I guess it's request startup. We're assuming that they're all asleep.
1-1, request startup.
Go on then. Probably find that I'm supposed to be on here. Let's try on this one, 110.3. Oops. So we've got that, but we don't have squelch. You have to transmit on the right radio too. So I thought these radios were completely separate from each other. So I've got my left slash key set up for the left-hand radio. Squelch doesn't seem to... We may be turning this off at this rate. Don't want that happening all the way. So let's try it again, see if anything comes through. F5, F3.
147, request startup.
I think we're going to be turning this one off. Because we found a nice interesting frequency, but I don't remember my Morse code, so tell you what. Alright, look, we're just going to take off. I'm not going to... I'm obviously not going to remember that. Nose-wheel steering would be nice. Straighten the track IR. I'm kind of hoping I'm sat roughly in the middle of my my controls and stuff, so we will see. And it's going to be a left, I remember. I love this aircraft. Yes, I'm on the Crayons and Ammo server. When am I going to learn the A10? Well, I'd have to buy it first, so that's a little bit of an impediment. Looking clear. Okay, we're going to go out onto there, taxi down to the end, turn round, and then we'll give it the big one. Now, I was watching a documentary about the Spitfire yesterday. Being a Brit, of course, I love the Spitfire. I think it's an amazing aircraft. And the documentary on YouTube, really detailed, went into all the different marks and and then it finished with a kind of a takeoff procedure. And the bit that stuck in my mind was, obviously it's a single-engined plane with a lot of torque, like lots and lots of torque, and so they routinely dial in a big pile of rudder. In fact, full, was it full left or full right rudder? I forget now. Which makes lots of sense. But you'll see as I take off with this that even though the two fans, what's the word I'm looking for? Balance each other out. There you go. Contra-rotate. I suppose I should look up in the sky, make sure nobody's coming in. I think I'm the only person in the server at the moment, so hopefully I won't get shot down. Full right, yes. I think you're right. I think it was.
Good order. Colt 1-1. Request takeoff.
Could do fast nose wheel steering, couldn't I? There we go. Straighten up. Obviously I've messed the radio up now, so never mind. Right, flaps half, yeah, let's go. So you'll see here that I drift over to the left, and I've got some rudder in. I think I've kept it today. Oh, that's nice. I'm happy with that. Good. Right, so let's have the flaps off, gear up. I can hear the gear, that's nice. Going to stick to a nice 10 degrees if we can. Of course the thing just wants to go up and up and up and up. So yeah, it's interesting to say that the warbirds are hard. DCS obviously comes with the TF-51, which is it the unarmed version? At least I don't think it had any armaments on it. And that was a complete handful. I crashed it a few times on takeoff. So I'm getting some beeps here. I'm guessing this is our radar warning receiver telling me that bad things are happening. Alright, well we may as well turn on to our bearing. Start at least heading in the right direction. And this is lovely, isn't it? I mean, for one thing, I didn't know what time of day it would be in server, so I'm quite grateful to somebody for setting it to daytime. Otherwise, I think we might be struggling a little. Look at that, coming up through the clouds. Gorgeous. I'll just level off, I think. Didn't want to go much above 10. And of course now I can do the other bit that I learned, which is somewhere down here. Hit the autopilot and hit B-Alt, which should just keep us at a nice, well, it'll be 10.830. So I can steer onto our course. I'm just going to ease back on the throttle because we're not in a terrible hurry. 400 knots is plenty fast enough. Lovely. No storms to fly through today, which is quite nice. Although, in truth, I think I would like to do some flying in poor weather. I think that would be quite nice. Ah, just for you, Blooms, I'm going to do that. There you go. Save you asking. You may as well see what I'm up to. And this is just lovely. Just ease back a little bit on the throttle. Of course, we're going to be landing heavy because I won't have burnt off all of this lovely fuel, but yeah, be alright. So let me get this right. In fact, I wonder if I could have a flick round Discord. I can find the instructions. I think I radio in, tell them I'm coming, and then you get the see you at 10. So I'll tell them I'm at 10 miles. I think that bit I understand. And then after that, when I get to them, I'm supposed to fly a circuit at about 3,000 feet of some diameter, and I forget what that diameter is. Is it something like 3 kilometers, or in fact it might be more than that, because if you're doing 300 knots, you're going to be, yeah, that's going to be fun. Let's steer back onto my bearing again. Not far off it, but it'll soon run away. 5 miles, okay. That probably makes a little bit more sense. So what are we? 65 miles out. Just looking out at the scenery. What would I do if there was somebody following me? I don't know. I mean, that would be that'd be fun, wouldn't it? Wonder if we're going to trigger some rain showers for yeah. Marshall Stack starts at 2,000. Oh, okay, so I should be joining if I'm the only one then at 2,000. But they would tell me what to do, wouldn't they? I would assume. It's their airspace, not mine. I know that so far I have kind of flown round like I own the place, but that's the good thing about being on your own. So that radar warning receiver then beeping, is that just telling me I'm still okay, or is that trying to tell me something? Is it saying you've not set me up properly? Of course, now I can't just pull the stick out of the way to reset it. Okay. Well, fairly soon, I guess we would call in. In fact, we could try that, couldn't we? Because I often get the comms wrong. Oh, are they? Okay, so I would presumably, what I would normally do is have a situation awareness screen on there, and it might be that in the right range scale I might see those. I don't know. So I'm going to try good old voice attack and see if it's going to do my comms for me. Comms. Well, it looked like it was. Whoa! Flamekiller 2020, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I'm just trying to persuade Voice Attack to come along and help me. What's up? Yes. Hopefully a bit of carrier practice if I can get that far. I'm just in this learning process. So you probably watch me get it wrong several times, but I kind of aim to get a little bit better each time. Communications. Do you know what? It's comms. Nope, it's not having it. It's absolutely not having it. Let's quit that and reload it. Comms. Nope. Looks like voice attack's having a bad day, so it's going to be right alt and slash ATC air traffic control. Now it works. Station 10. Option 1.
Marshall 147. Marking Moms 029er 440. Angels 11. State 8.8.
Where's my F-22? But F-18 is nice. Yeah, I've only got the F-18, so no F-22 for me. I've kind of got this bit of discipline thing going on where I want to become good at this before I start anything else. But I have promised myself I'm going to buy the Spitfire at some point. That's on my list. Yes, does it? That's interesting. So it's the right radio that I've set up to do it. You might find that I've remapped everything for the right radio. I think that's probably what's happened. I had a big issue with not being able to use comms, which I found out was user error to a large extent, as you'd expect. And as a consequence, I have messed about quite a lot with the controls. So there are some things that are no longer defaults. Carrier didn't get my transmission. Ah, thank you. Maybe too far out. Let's try it again. Air traffic control. Air traffic control. Station 10. Oh no, it's not. Go back. Station 9. Inbound.
Marshall 147. Marking Moms 059er 429er. Angels 11. State 8.5.
So let's see if they come back. $275. We'll be landing with no proper comms at this rate. Comms. It's really not having it. What frequency is the radio tuned to? So radio is tuned to 127.5, which is, I believe, unless they've changed it recently, that's the that's the frequency of the Washington. And I've had this working, which is kind of, a little bit sad. Right, I'm going to throttle back a bit, because and I probably want to drop some height. In fact, we need to turn off the autopilot for that. I think. Autopilot. Alright, well, there we go. That should have done it. Well, no, we have got control of the aircraft. That's good. So I'm just going to throttle back and lose some altitude, probably relatively quickly because I'm pretty darn close. Ah, and of course the carrier's over there somewhere. I seem to have drifted off my course by quite some distance while I wasn't paying attention. had this a couple of times before where I've kind of sailed straight past it. That's what the instruments are telling me now.
Altitude.
Can we see it there? Should be over there somewhere. So this is what I'm looking at. It should be over there, but I see no ships. Where are the ships? Well, according to this, 25 miles away over there. I can't believe I've gone past them. That makes no sense. This isn't consistent, and I've got some lying instruments. Look, look, there's something wrong here. I think we're going to reset the TACAN and try again. TACAN 73. It's now saying it's over there. Still see no ships, so let's turn it off. And back on. Yeah. Look, it's just drifting around. Have I got something wrong down here? We're on nav. I wonder if it's interfered with by our radar warning receiver. We're going to get wet in a minute. Whoops. We need to find this ship. There is something out there on the horizon, look. But is it the one that we want? Yeah, there's a group there. But I know in this server there are two groups together, so... Oh, okay. Instruments are telling me it's kind of over there, so... Let's see. No, I've not seen it. Oh, well, I have seen this before. That's why I'm doubtful of something. Look, it's flicking back and forth. So there is something crazy happening. Now it's saying everything's over there. You see it's coming back again. I'm flying more or less straight. It's broken. I suppose we could just treat it as a navigation system failure. Got to say that's what it appears to be. Yeah, I know. I'm thinking the same thing. We're all going to die. Well, actually, more accurately, I'm going to die. Radio doesn't work. Yeah, good. Comms. No, it's not having it. We'll try right. All right, we'll try right control, as you said. It did work. So, air traffic control. Air traffic control. Station 7. Inbound.
Marshall 147. Marking Moms 057.22. Angels 1.5. State 7.8.
Fingers crossed.
147.
Hey!
Weather's weather is visibility 10 plus mile. Scattered clouds at 3,000. Altimeter is 29073. Case 1 recovery expected BRC 67. Report see me at 10.
But we are
147.
237, okay. Well, that's where the instruments are telling me to go now, so more or less. There they are. Okay, that works. Go on. What have you seen? Or are you just going to tell me that I need to put the hook down? Because that's going to be a thing again, isn't it? I can tell. I know. Operator error again. Yes. I missed the bearing. I was concentrating on the course, which is 67. There you go. That's our BRC. So we have that, and I can change the range scale on here now. Now that we know roughly where we're going. So did I program this or not? See you at 10.
147. See you at 10.
I did.
Update state, switch tower.
147. State 7.5.
Okay. Alright, so we're on the familiar side of it.
Tower 147. Overhead Angels 2. State 7.4.
147. Tower, roger. BRC 67. Signal is Charlie.
147.
So I missed half of that information. He gave me the BRC again. I think I need to haul this in. Signal Charlie means clear to commence. Okay, got it. So what does Clara mean? Because I hear obviously that Clara is the other one. Is that saying that you're on final, or? So I'm just going to throttle back to idle now. let the speed burn off. Calls the ball, but cannot see the ball. Oh, now you've got me, because I don't know actually what that means. Okay, so flaps should be starting to come in. Yeah, I feel something happening. Nose is coming up. So I'm just going to force the nose down a little. Come on. I'm going to hit the gear. And then I'm going to just start to increase my trim, a bit more power. Whoop. There we are. So we've got gear. I'm going to put the hook down now while I remember. Trim's not quite right. Oh, that's well out. Come on, come back to me. Oh, I see. Is that what I should have done? Okay. Interesting with sunset, there's so little view of the deck. Yay! Nice. Alright, well it was a bit drunk, but we're on the ground, so I'll take that. Okay, so we've got loads of fuel left, I would have thought. We do, yeah. It was, I mean, it was serviceable as landings go. So let's do, let's hit that. Go back. Ground crew. Request launch. This is the bit that I like. Pull the ball. Okay, I could probably set one. Be able to slow down just a touch, otherwise he's going to get scared. I think I would too. Wings are good, so we should be. So you want to call the ball. What? Sorry, if I'm dumb. What does that mean? That's the. Okay, let's. There we are. Okay, so he's going to say forwards we go. Take the brakes off. Crunch. That feels brutal every time. Okay. Pilot's letting the landing signal officer know that he sees the optical landing system. Oh, I see. If he doesn't see it, he calls Clara. Okay, and then presumably they then direct him in verbally. Is that fair? So in my case, I could see it. Right, spool up. And we'll get ready with our pops. Ground crew. Salute. Salute. It's not having it. Right, we'll do it manually. Oh, we're off anyway. Safe trip. Yeah, good. Don't want to climb at that crazy rate. Gear should be up. There we go, that's a little better.
For 220 at 70.
Oh. Somebody's trying to tell me that I should have my radar warning receiver on, I suspect. But yeah, good. So I don't really have anywhere to fly to, so I think I'm going to... Let's just level out for a moment and have a look and see what you were saying. So sound like 102, plane number Hornet ball 5.6. So what does the number mean in there? Oh, fuel state. Okay. And yes, okay, so in my case, would that be 6.4? Prince Harold, welcome to the stream. How's it going? I haven't died yet. I mean, I think that's how it's going. Exit. Good. Right. So we've got 10 miles or so away from... No, we're 6 miles away from the Washington. 6.4, yeah, okay. Oh no, that's not good news. Is that fixable? Most things are fixable. Yeah. Everything's fixable. That's how you should start out, and then get the screwdriver out. So is the TACAN telling the truth now? No, look, it's miles off. Maybe I'm just on the wrong... I wonder. Let's try. Obviously not that. I've got a feeling that there may be 2 Washingtons in here. No, maybe not. See, that's desperately untrue, isn't it? That's pointing over there somewhere. So, I've got something wrong. I'd say my... Yeah. I've seen it before, and then suddenly it corrected itself, so... We'll just accept what we've got. And of course what we need to do now is have another go at this landing. So let's try some comms. Air traffic control. Station 5. Inbound.
Marshall 147. Marking Moms 060 for 19er. Angels 4.5. State 6.1.
So they're saying fly 115, is that right? Is that what I got?
147. Mother's weather is visibility 10
Does it?
plus miles.
Ah.
Scattered clouds at 3,000. Altimeter is 2973. Case 1 recovery expected BRC 67. Report see me at 10.
147.
Seems to be the most likely scenario. No, I was announcing my own... yeah, I realise. Fly the reciprocal. Okay. Whoa! Prince Harold, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. And you make the lights go wappy as well with that too. In case you didn't realise, I've got lights around the front and lights around the back as well. Which, yep, they are still on. All home coded. So we're well inside 10 miles. See you at 10.
147. See you at 10.
So what's it going to say?
Update state, switch down.
147. State 5.8.
Yep. 295 to the carrier. Oh, okay. Yes. So yeah, I've got you. So that's my bearing from the carrier, and yeah, I'm with you. I'm going to have to learn the radio traffic because I'd kind of like to be able to do this in a more legit kind of way. There it is. There's my carrier, and of course I'm
Chevy
too
5,
close.
Tally Bandit at Bulls 287 for 220 at 70.
Exit. Of course, do you know why I can't start the radio, don't you? It's because I've got a rubbish memory. Watch this. COM2. Exit. There you go. That's what it is. I remapped it so that I could call up each radio. So I need to, I think you were saying drop down to 800 feet and do a circuit. And is that at landing speed, or is that still at my 300 knots? Okay. Okay, so I've kind of messed that up slightly again. For a change. Oop, 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 oop. We're going down. Flying view circuit. Okay. Just going to have one more. Nope, it's not having that at all. Never mind. So carrier's somewhere behind that. There she is. In fact, no, that's not the carrier. Carrier's somewhere else. How have I become navigationally challenged? It's fine, we can sort it. I've flown to the wrong group. Is that what's happened? I think that's what's happened. So I can use the radio for this, can't I? I can... AO doesn't do a Marshall stack yet. Okay, so I'm trying to do something that... Yeah, okay. So look, there's no carrier. That's... Oh no. There it is. Is that it? Cancel the approach. Yeah, okay. Let's do that. Com2. Air traffic control. Station 9. I think they already have. Request azimuth. Option 2.
147. Request navigation assistance. 147. ADS, you're heading 177.
That would say that whatever that was is behind me-ish. POM2. Air traffic control. Station 10. Abort inbound. Option 2. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Watch what you're doing, Rich. Option 2.
147. Abort inbound, resuming mission.
POM2. Air traffic control. Station 10. Inbound.
Marshall 147. Marking Mom Street 45. 420. Angels 1. State 5.1.
147. Mother's weather is visibility 10 bus mile. Scattered clouds at 3,000. Altimeter is 2973.
147.
.165 for 20 miles. So it's over there then. Strangely, I do see something. Do I see something? There it is. Okay. So I think I got myself confused with the lack of this thing. It may be worth jumping out of the server and back in again. See you at 10.
147. See you at 10.
Update state, switch tower.
147. State 4.8.
Okay. Well, look, we've got loads of fuel, so I'm sure anything will work. And it does look like the bearing's a bit off. So I'm not quite sure why that is, but you see it's swinging round again. There's definitely something wrong with that. Oh well, we've got eyeballs. We were born with eyeballs, so it's fine. The range looks good.
Tower 147. Overhead Angels 1. State 4.7.
Yeah, I didn't see an INS issue, but that doesn't mean to say we didn't have one.
Tower, roger. BRC 58. Signal is Charlie.
147.
Hello there. Don't see anybody obstructing the deck, which hopefully is a good thing. So I am going to drop my speed off. Down comes the speed. Be able to hit the gear any second. But we'll put the flaps on, drop the gear, and while we're thinking about it, do the hook, because it's not going to do any harm, is it? Oh, we've flown miles out. Never mind. Come on. Right. Okay. So I'm just going to come back in a little bit diagonally. I'm looking at that. That doesn't look like 2 miles to me. That is not 2 miles. So there's something silly happening there. It's just basically wrong, isn't it? What we'll do is we'll go to the ship and do a full shutdown and restart. Just going to gain that little bit of height back. Otherwise I'm going to get well, I wouldn't say congratulated. Right then. Feels to me like I'm too close, but, well, guess we'll find out. Well, no, I'm far too high, I'll give you that. Missed. Bolter, 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 as they say. Just going to square up my tracker. So you see the range actually does look over, yeah, Range looks okay now, but it just doesn't look like it's reliable. Give myself slightly further, and then we'll come round. So you realise the amusing thing here is that we're heading into that time of night that historically I've found totally impossible. Just saying. And I'm going to carry on till I can't do it anymore. Come on, down, 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 down. They've stopped talking to me as well, have you noticed? Hook was down, so I must have just messed that up. Oh, I know why. That's what the case 3's for. Yeah, I probably ought to read what case 3 really means. I must admit, I've only learned case 1. Case 3 is night, isn't it? Nighttime good weather, I think, but there'll be something in there about how you do it. And it won't be like this. Com 2. Air traffic control. Station 2. Inbound.
Marshall 147. Marking Mom Street 4941. Angels 1. State 3.9.
147. Mother's weather is visibility 10 bus mile. Scattered clouds at 3,000. Altimeter is 2973.
See you at 10.
147.
I think that's
See you
good
at 10.
advice. I think that's good advice. Because I certainly don't have them worked out yet. Oh, up, 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 up. There we go.
Fly the ball.
Okay, they are talking to me now. I am flying the ball. Trying. Badly.
You're a little low.
Well, we are down. We got the first wire, so a little, yeah. Right, hook. May as well steer. We get off the runway. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to just quickly spin it round. In fact, there will do. It's out of the way, isn't it? I'm going to hit everything off. So we'll shut down the aircraft, and then we'll start her back up again and see what happens. Auto stop complete. Auto start. So let's have a little look down here and see. So I would expect them to switch it to CV in order for it to get its initial lock. Of course, yeah, we need some juice first. So here it looks like our main power. Is that main power there? Battery off. So I'm expecting nothing to happen just yet. I guess until the engine's running. Although we do have APU. I love this noise. Okay. It remembered it was still turned on.
Roll left, roll left. Flight controls. Flight controls.
Okay. So there's going to be a way of testing this, isn't there? I have a feeling that it's just going to switch it straight to nav, and that might be the wrong answer. Yeah, look, we're on CV now, so how long does it take to get its INS fix from the carrier? Okay. So we are almost there. I think that this remembers everything, which is good. That's looking pretty okay. Yeah, look, we're in the right. We've got a fix now. You can see progress on the HSI. Can you? Well, I'm going to work on the basis that we've got our range scale set to 5, and now our TACAN is pointing spot on to here. I did see INS pop up here. I think it's basically telling me that it's finished. Maybe not. Ah, now it's switched it. So, okay, we've got working instruments. Awesome. And kind of nearly night time, so let's get it in the air. And back on the ground again. What do you think? Is it still case oneable now? I think it is. Com 1. Alright, Com 2. Ground crew. Request launch. Oh, they look ready. Okay, let's... Brakes off, may as well steer on high, and some juice. Okay. Wings are down, so it's going to be launch bar. Some guy out there crawling around under the front of the plane. Try not to run him over. And there we are. Will do. Okay, so I'm going to prepare my comms menu this time. Ground crew. Option 6. And we're off. So I'm just going to back right out of the throttle. Work on the basis that my trim's rubbish. Yeah, that's rubbish. Climbed a wall there, didn't we? Oh well, I can sort it out. Com 2. Air traffic control. Station 2. Just starting on the 18. Yeah, Rough Rider, welcome to the stream. I'm new to DCS and new to this as well, but I've done, I don't know, 15, maybe 20 hours tops in DCS on this plane. The only ones I flew before that were the Russian jet, which I don't know, maybe it's me, I found pretty unflyable, and the TF-51, which is a very, very different thing to do. Inbound.
Marshall 147. Marking Moms 31442. Angels 0.5. Stage
Yeah,
3.1.
Welcome to the learning curve. It certainly is.
147. Mother's weather is visibility 10 bus miles. Scattered clouds at 3,000. Altimeter is 2973.
See you at 10.
Tower 147. See you at 10.
So I'm very low.
147. Tower, roger. BRC 58. Signal is Charlie.
147.
It's better. Now let's hope that I can get that something like. So I see the OLS now, so that's a good start. Hook! Yes, well played, thank you. See, you saved me again. Oh, see, this is lovely with a little bit of, what's the word I'm looking for? Participation on the part of the carrier. I've now got a strip that I can kind of aim for. Oop, drifted off. Go on. It's all very well saying power, but we're down. Okay, good. Don't crash. At your table, welcome to the stream. And yep, I didn't crash, which is kind of a surprise. Com 2. Go back. Go back. Ground crew. request launch. How much fuel have I got? Loads. Right, okay. Let's do this then. He's going to think I'm not listening to him, but I am. I just didn't want to run him over. I need to map a different control for brakes, because it's over on the stick, which is next to rudder. I twist the stick at the moment for rudder, so it makes for having to use my left hand instead of being on the throttle to use the brakes. So if you think I'm a little bit clumsy, that's exactly why. I haven't yet mastered that. Go on. Oh yeah, brakes are on, that's again why. Okay, we're in. So let's set this to night, which is... there we go. That's better, a little bit more sober now. So, bar. Okay, go for it. We are going for it. Salute. The wrong menu there. Exit. Whee! So I'm just going to go straight round into the same pattern again, hopefully. All the time it's light enough, I'll carry on with that. Home fuel, yeah, we know about that. So, Com 2. Com 2. Air traffic control. Station 2. Inbound.
Marshall 147. Marking Moms 02441. Angels 0.5. State 2.5.
147. Mother's weather is visibility 10 bus mile. Scattered clouds at 3,000. Altimeter is 2973.
Hook. Yep,
Tower
well done.
147. Overhead Angels 0.5. State 2.4.
See you at 10.
147. See you at 10.
I seem to have
147.
really messed this up this time, haven't I? So, oh yeah, we've just flown rather long. That's what's happened. Okay, I can sort it. We are rather long. That might suit me though, with it being dark. So I probably ought to be just a little bit higher up, being further out. Instruments look like they're almost telling the truth, but certainly not completely. Or maybe. Does anybody else get confused when they see the other ships here, the other boats with their lights on as well? you know, lots and lots of light there shining my way to guide me in. There we go, we've got the OLS now. So I'm just going to ease across. Hooks down. Whoa, what a time! Oh my goodness me. Thank you for the follow. I'll look up in a minute.
You're lined up right.
I'm lined up right, yeah.
A little come left.
Bit more, bit more, bit more, bit more.
Power.
No, he's lying, you see
You're a little
that?
low.
That's a bolter. There's no way I'll get that down. No way I'll get that down there. Right, we'll go round. So what happened there? Let's have a little look. Let's see if I dare look across while I'm not on speed. Oh, could be carnage, couldn't it? That could go terribly wrong. La Volpe version 2 V2. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Let's see. Okay. So, I mean, for anybody who's new to certainly my flying, I am still pretty new to this, and flying at, well, night, twilight, whatever you want to call this, is certainly not proper night, but yeah, this is all new to me. Yeah, go for it. Play with the lights. That's what it's all about. Okay, well, I'm just going to. I know I've flown the wrong circle, so and I've not got any lights on in the. Do you know what? I mean, we could do that. We may have got time. So I'm going to. Yeah, I'll just do what I did last time and basically fly this big lazy track and see if I can line up. Hopefully they're still expecting me. He did say wave off rather than have a nice flight. We are fairly high, but we're also 2.5 miles out, so let's see. ILS is on.
Fuel low.
Yeah,
Fuel low.
not low enough to worry about yet, but or at least I'm not going to worry about it. Focus on the ball, yes. I think I want to get that over a little bit more, because I've got time too. They're saying don't bother, aren't they? So, but that's not really my style, so I'm going to bother, as we can fix this. Ball. Oop, there we are. Right. That should just drop in. Okay. More, less, less.
You're on center line. You're on glide slope.
Look,
You're
more,
on
more.
glide slope. You're a little low. You're a little low. Power. Power. Wave off, wave off.
Nope, I'm coming in. Thank you. Take that. I missed which wire that was, but it was a wire, so I'll, exit. Nice job, thank you. And I was kind of surprised I made it. So I'm going to have a look at the fuel. 1660. Yeah, that's a couple of circuits, isn't it? But I'm going to I'll chicken out a little, and I will pick up some fuel, because otherwise we're just going to end up getting wet. And what I've learned is, probably not very realistically, but they'll still fuel you up even if you're still running the engines. I'm fairly certain they wouldn't do that in real life. Could be wrong. Com2. Go back. Go back. Ground crew. Rearm and refuel. Right, so let's have some fuel. Not bothered about arms, because that's
Request refueling.
just not important.
Request rearming.
So what's everybody up to then? I suppose I'm looking at the cockpit here. I've got no lights on, which is close to negligent, isn't it? So we could have some position lights. Don't think we need formation lights, because we're not in formation. And then there's another, you've got a landing light somewhere, haven't we? There you go. So we could blind the poor guys down the other end. Is the fuel coming in yet? Oh yeah, there we go. That's what we want. Lovely. So what have we done so far? We've it's a shame that I don't think DCS gives you an option, does it, to look at the you know, the events list, if you like, until you've kind of finished and left the game. But we took off from Godorta and flew out here. Found the carrier despite having INS all messed up, thoroughly messed up. So that meant that the TACAN down here was not even close to working. Managed to land it.
Refueling complete.
Yep, okay. Now I can't cancel rearming, but I have learnt that you can... Everybody look away, because this is...
Unable to comply.
Oh, they normally say, what are you doing? So, Com2. Ground crew. Request launch. Looks like I'm going to get a launch anyway. Okay. So now we'll... Oh, what happened? Oh, server restart, I guess, or something happened. We've got different colour lights behind. Did I press a button? Let's see. No. Okay, who knows what happened there? We had a light change behind, but that's not on the PC, so I'm thoroughly confused. And it was suddenly day and now it's night again. So I'm wondering if there's an epic crayon somewhere that's or an Elmo or someone that's playing with the time, which is all good fun. So I'll take that. Check trim. Yeah, I don't care. Right. Okay. So it's saying go. I'll just move into the brakes. That would help. All throttle. There we go. Right. Lift the bar when he says. I've learned to wait, because if you don't wait, he will just sit there. You won't notice that you've already retracted it. Look at me. Yes. Spin up. Ground crew. Salute. Option 6. just going to immediately throttle back. And then I can go back into that circuit bashing kind of pattern. Just gain a little bit of altitude. Oop, no, gain a little bit of altitude. Okay, have a look. Good. Pom 2. Air traffic control. Station 3. Inbound.
Marshall 147. Marking Mom Street 4941. Angels 0.5. State 5.1.
If you like, we could do that. Go on then, we'll do that.
147. Mother's weather is visibility 10 bus miles. Scattered clouds at 3,000. Altimeter is 2973.
Gears coming up.
Tower 147. Overhead Angels 0.5. State 5.0.
So this is where I'm going to pay a little bit of attention to the
147. Tower,
instruments,
Roger.
because
BRC 58. Signal is Charlie.
147.
because the instruments have kind of not been behaving very nicely. .600 knots, is that fast enough? That's pretty fast. And we're suicidally low, of course, which is all good fun. I just love this aircraft. It's beautiful to fly. Rather just gain a little bit of altitude while I'm in the dark here and can't see. I don't know what it's like for you guys watching at home, but it is dark. It's really dark. Pull this round a little bit harder. There they are. So this is where I'm going to be getting told off by everybody, isn't it? Because this is not what you do. Wave at the guys on the wave at the guys and girls on the deck as we go by. Morning all! Do you think they still want me to land? Yeah, they probably do now, so they can get the aeroplane back. It's just a possibility, isn't it? See you at 10.
147. See you at 10.
Update state, switch tower.
147, state 3.2.
Somewhat beyond my field of view there. Yeah, it was a beautiful view, wasn't it? And I love the colour in the sky, I've got to say. I just, you know... Oh my, now what have I done to myself? Because, you know, with the best will in the world, let's have some flaps. We will engage in just a moment. Let's have gear. The flaps are going in. I'm going to force the nose down because I don't actually want to gain any altitude, and it would be useful just to... Okay. So, let's see if we can trust the TACAN. What do you think? Do you reckon we can? Look, Prim has gone for a Burton, so let's sort Prim out. Okay, so Trim's kind of not bad. One of these is going to be our carrier. And there she is. There's the optical landing site, so we are coming up on the stern. And we've even got ILS, which is good news. So we'll fly across behind, I guess. Lose some of this altitude. Well, in fact, do you know what? Let's just get the hook down. How far out are we? 1.5 miles. That might be a landing, mightn't it? What do you think? I know. I can't look at chat. Sorry. I'll look in a minute. Well, we got a wire. How about that? Don't you have night vision in real life? Do you know what? I've no idea. You're probably right. And I mean, I've got the what do you call it as well? I could, I suppose, have gone for the landing light as well for a bit of... Blew the tyres off it. I think the tyres are alright. I've not consumed any tyres this evening, let's put it that way, Josh. Welcome aboard. Right, hook, and let's get off the active deck. Com2. Seemed good. See how many wires. So I didn't look, so maybe chat can tell you which wire I got. It was a late one. I'd say it was probably wire 4. Go back. Ground crew. Request launch. I always seem to go off Cat 4. Don't know why, it's just habit. Unless somebody else is there first. Redo. Yeah. Should we blind this poor guy? Yep. There we go. Yes, there's the, you mean the sensitivity of the IR tracker? Yeah. So I don't want to turn my head beyond the edges of the screen. to get me all the way around to there. So I suppose just slightly beyond. Nose is kind of pointing over there, so and that seems to work for me. I guess it's a you can adjust that. We'll go. We're in. But yes, the homemade infrared tracker thing is awesome and has completely changed my my game here. Right, so I think they're saying up. Look at me, spin up, and ground crew. Option 6. I forgot again, you see, because I did bind salute as a thing. Oof, we're off. Whee! Good. Okay, so we're in the sky. I'm going to put the hook down. POM 2. Air traffic control. Station 1. Inbound.
Marshall 147. Marking moms 04840. Angels 1. State 2.6.
147. Mother's weather is visibility 10 bus mile. Scattered clouds at 3,000. Altimeter is 29073.
Tower 147. Overhead Angels 1.5. State 2.6.
There is somebody in the sky up there. Look.
Tower, roger.
See that?
BRC 58. Signal is Charlie.
I'm saying that actually. It's probably,
147.
no, it's just a star. Okay. It's going to be a long night if I keep seeing stars and commentating. Look at that! It's really scary now. And I'm looking at the. Yeah. This is somewhat more worrying, isn't it? So I can see the carrier. See you at 10. Yeah, I see the carrier, but I've got to say I'm slightly concerned at how dark it is. And I'm still trying to do something resembling a Case 1, so is Bloom still in channel? What should I be doing at night? Apart from not being out at night before I know what I'm doing. I mean, I'll see you at 10.
147. See you at 10.
Update state, switch tower.
A motorcycle.
147. State 2.4.
Oh, yes, I've got you. You mean homemade VR. That would work. I guess. Resolution might suck. I'm guessing anyway. We don't have OLS, although I can see the carrier. I think the carrier's the one that's just gone behind the canopy frame there. Well, now we should have. Should just pop into view, yep. Oh, bit more, bit more, bit more, bit more. So we've just gone past the centre. Shame. Alright, well. Gonna have to zoom in a bit because I'm going to struggle otherwise. That should get us. That's better. Oh.
You're lined up right. You're lined up right.
I didn't have the hook down, so yep. Can't even save myself. How about that? Right, hook is now down. This is where I end up flying the same blue lights. Yeah, I've noticed that one because the room's gone very dark. I guess I notice it more with the dark front monitor, which is kind of odd. Do you know, I'd be almost happy with that as a prep for my normal case 1 landing. Let's get that. Oh! Something strange has happened to the. Yeah, okay. So the carriers over there. Need to get across a bit more. And I think I need to pull that in fast because otherwise I'm going to miss it. It's not bad, I can fix that. It's the hook down, hooks down. Don't panic too much.
Fly the ball.
I am flying the ball. Shush. Oh.
You're on the glide slope. You're a little low. Power.
You see, when he says power, I think he wants more power, but it's wrong, isn't it? Oh well. Go around again. How much fuel have we got? Oh, loads. 1800. Oh, we're going to get wet. Come on up. Oof. That was close. I don't want to get wet.
Fuel low.
I know. It's a minor detail, that. You should go to sleep. Well, yeah, thanks for stopping by, and thank you for the follow. Great timing. That worked really well. But like I say, thanks for the follow, and I will hopefully catch you again another day. So this is looking like I should be on a case 1. Blooms is probably going to be pulling. Definitely will. Thank you. Yeah, look forward to that. Blooms is, if he's watching, going to be pulling a certain amount of hair out because I shouldn't be attempting this. It's just silly. With my, we call it lack of experience. Oh, so we are a little high. Shush! Otherwise I'm going to turn the radio off. I am far too high. That's hopefully going to be redeemable. No, it's not. I've just floated on through. Alright, we'll go around again. I think the nighttime thing is getting me. Yeah, power! You're right, Josh. I think he scares me into not flying the plane, if that makes sense. I need to not listen to him so much. You can imagine the conversation when I get back on board the ship and say to him, look, if you think you can do any better, you do it. So so I'm going to fly just a little bit longer this time. Give myself a little bit more time to line up. Which means I can afford to be slightly higher, and I might be able to settle onto that glide slope a little bit better. So we're 2 miles out. Let's turn that around. ILS has found us, which is good. I am literally just flying the instruments because I can't really see a great deal of anything. I don't know whose idea it was to yeah. Can't even blame chat because I was advised against doing this. Okay. So there's my marker ship. I'm going to call it that. There's probably some meaning in that. So, okay, so they're calling. I need to get across quite a bit more. And I am high. High, high, high. Oh, oh, that's going to fix it. Just hoping that's going to go to a slow flash. Oh, look, I'm miles off the angle. It's going to be a very late correction. And I'm low. Don't see me making this.
You're a little low.
I am.
Wave off, wave off.
You don't yell wave off when I've committed. There was no way I was getting out of that. So I don't know which war it was. Did anybody see? That was a pretty desperate landing, I've got to say. And we need fuel. Con 2. Go back. Ground crew, rearm and refuel. So let's have
Request refueling.
some fuel.
Request rearming.
Copy.
And I won't bother waiting for rearming because there's no point. I'm not going to shoot at anything. So, chat, what do you want me to do now? I could head to an airstrip, or I could attempt to put it back on here. What do you think? Full vertical stall? Yeah, cheers, Josh. I'm not seeing what I'm doing anyway. Maybe we could do that and then attempt to find our way back here. Could be worse. Just imagine. Airstrip would be neat. Alright, let's have a go at that then. We're going to have a look at the map, which is it F-10? So, let's see. So, we came in from Good Orta, but they won't refuel me there, and it's a good little distance away. Where am I? Doesn't show me, of course. Let's have a look. So is it
Refueling complete.
Kutaisi? Let's see. Cobuletti. I've got a feeling that Cobuletti will refuel me. So let's have a look. What have we got? We've got 67 X-ray for TACAN. Should we give that a try? Should we find out how far away it is first? So 67 X-ray.
Rearming complete.
67 X-ray, and then we've got 133 meg, and then we've got ILS. Oh, interestingly, I haven't got an ILS channel, so I'm not quite sure what that means. But we've got 7.5 kilometers of runway to land on, so even I'm kind of hoping a lot more light as well. Yeah, you might be right, Josh. All right, so I think that we are ready for off. What could go wrong? Oh yeah, let's leave the brakes on while I program some stuff. TACAN, I think we said, was it 67? Okay. So what are we seeing? There it is. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to fly there. Comms. I think I want 133 megs. Well, here goes nothing. Com 2. Ground crew. Request launch. They're all ready for me anyway. Brakes off. Okay. I bet he can't see a thing. Poor guy. He's going to be blind. Bar down. Oh yeah, brakes. More throttle. There you go, we're in. Wait for the instruction. Bar up. Yeah, look at me, he says, look at me. Right. Spin up. Salute. Gear up. Flaps. And let's moderate that rate of climb. There we go. Okay. Can't really see the Washington behind. Oh, there she is. Oh no, that's my lights. Oh well, never mind. So, what does the navigation system say? It's saying just off slightly to the left. It's not very far away actually. We're looking at 42 miles. Check trim, home fuel. Yeah, fine. It is dark. Com2. Air traffic control. Exit. It's not even in the list, which is a bit of a worry. We'll fly a bit closer. It is dark. I don't know how to adjust the brightness of the head-up display, which is down here somewhere, but can I find it? No. Com2. Air traffic control. Station 10. Inbound.
1-1.
Code 1-1. Code ready. Fly heading 042. Fort 17. QFE 29.67. Runway 07. To pass an altitude.
Right, so 07 means 70 degrees course, so I can set that. That's the runway heading. Okay. Oh look, we've got lights. There is something outside. Good. So now what we can do is we can see down here we are heading towards the strip. But what I want to do is I think I want to turn, if you look at my mouse, sort of onto that heading. So I'm just going to bear left a little. And just intercept that. And then that way hopefully we'll be on a straight in approach. And we are doing 450 knots, so I could ease back a little on power. So runways, well, it's over there somewhere, and I mean I don't see it. I don't think it's quite on the coast, but I reckon I could start a very gentle bank. Doesn't want to be too gentle, otherwise I might miss it. And I'm going to throttle back a little. That's the radar warning receiver. So, can anybody see an airstrip?
Code 1-1. Cleared for visual. Contact tower.
Request landing. Option 1. We'll go with that.
Caballetti. Colt 1-1. Request landing.
So it's over here somewhere. Two miles out, so I'm going to...
Copy ready? Check landing gear. Wind 020 at 3 meters per second. Runway 07.
Right, can we put the gear down? I'm going to have some flaps. Nose is flying up in the sky, but
Going around, runway occupied.
well, I can't even see the runway, so yeah, okay. Quite happy to go around. Oh, it's there. Why no lights? You know that old song, if I knew you were coming, I'd have baked a cake. Well, that's the runway. How about you guys put some lights on for me? I mean, it's not hard. So I'm going to try the ILS on channel 1. Just in case there is ILS. There is something showing here, which might be a more, kind of a more detailed version of ILS, but whatever's happening, that is the runway over there, and I'm not heading towards it, so, or I missed it. Maybe I'm trying to land on an enemy airstrip and they've not worked that out yet. I've got loads of fuel though, so it's not the end of the world. I'm gaining height again. It's unintentional. That's the radar warning receiver behind there that's making noises at me. So let's try our comms again. Com 2. Option 1.
Caballetti, Colt, 1-1, request landing.
I don't think they want to know. Com 2. Option 2.
Caballetti, Colt, 1-1, abort inbound, resuming mission.
Option 2. There, that was silly. Com 2. Air traffic control. Station 1. Inbound.
1-1.
Colt 1-1. Caballetti, fly heading 221, Fort 5. QFE 29.67. Runway 07 to pattern altitude.
Option 1.
Colt 1.
Caballetti, Colt, 1-1, request landing.
I've got a feeling that you request the landing on a different channel, because they're not going to turn the lights on. think it's going to be a pretty lonely landing with no runway lights, which is close to suicidal, isn't it? So we're on half flaps. I'm going to go to full flaps. And let's try and look through all of this. Okay, so yeah, I'm not quite at the right place yet. Don't think. I think it's down there. So you can see some kind of blue markers. No, this is just suicide. I can't even see it. It's there. Please guys, just turn the lights on. Oop, 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 oop. Up a bit. 300 feet, which is kind of asking for trouble, really. So I'm seeing lights, but they're...
Code 1-1. Code ready? Check landing gear. Wind
Yep.
020 at 3 meters per second. Runway 07.
They are trees. Sugar. Don't want trees. I mean, I don't get it. I mean, what... Something's supposed to be happening here, but... Alright, we're going to fly back to the carrier, I think. Tipped us. Yeah, probably did. Right, okay. Com 2. Com 2. Option 1.
Caballetti, Colt, 1-1. Abort inbound, resuming mission.
So, let's go back to... Com 2. Air traffic control. Station 2. Inbound.
Marshall 147. Marking mobs 018 or 18. Angels 2. State 2.5.
I seem to be getting the wrong ship on the TACAN. 73. It's showing me the Stennis, but actually I want the Washington. So something's not quite right. $71. A bit more power needed, otherwise we're going to be getting wet. So I've got written down 73 X-ray for the Washington, but that gives me the Stennis. Something peculiar is happening. It is dark. Right, so I'm going to get rid of my flaps, and I'm going to bring the gear up. A bit more throttle. And we are going to fly towards that carrier, whichever carrier it is. We're expecting the Stennis then, okay. Any carrier in a storm, I would say, but that might mean we need to... It's a bit of a worry, that, because I'm trying to land on the Washington, and I need the comms in order for them to turn the lights on for me. There's zero chance of putting this on the deck without lights. And I've now only got £2,000 worth of fuel left, so something tells me that this is going to end very badly, or at least end with the government buying a new aircraft. Experiment some with these. Com 2. Air traffic control. There's two Washingtons. Station 2. Inbound.
Marshall 147. Marking Moms 325. Hold 7. Angels 1. State 1.9er.
So there's something somewhere down there, but there's something lit up like a Christmas tree over here. What's that? We're at 600 feet, which doesn't help a great deal. Com 2. Air traffic control. Station 6. Inbound.
Marshall 147. Marking Moms 064. Hold 22. Angels 1. State 1.8.
147. Mother's weather is visibility 10 bus mile. Scattered clouds at 3,000. Altimeter is 29073.
Fuel low.
147.
Fuel low.
Okay. Option 3.
147. Request navigation assistance.
147. ADS, you're heading 227.
Oh, get up, get up, get up. Yeah, TACAN's really broken, look. It's just all over the place. So I can't go with that at all. Ah, look. There's something. Is that our carrier group? Fuel's down to 1660. We're going to be doing all of this visually. This is not the first time that the TACAN has been broken, I'm afraid. And I'm scared of night. Can you even see those blue dots on the screen there? So what have we got? Hey Colby, thank you for the sub. There's no need for that. And I don't know what happened here. I mean, my what do you call it? Seems to have died. The magic lights seem to have died. You should have had an illuminated electric shock for me. I need to look at that. You didn't need to do that, Colby, but yeah, thank you. I've got a feeling that this is going to go terribly, terribly wrong. Yeah, bless you, buddy. So there might be a carrier here somewhere. And the miles are clicking down nicely towards something, but that just seems to point in a totally different direction. And I'm so out of fuel. What is even down there? That's a carrier and it's got its lights on, look. Is it? No. Okay, so let's check. We're not going to fly into...
Tower 147. Overhead Angels 2. State 1.4.
That's our carrier, I believe.
147. Tower, roger. BRC 331. Signal is Charlie.
Right. So they're saying come straight in. Okay, so I'm going to come straight in. Did he say BRC was 337? I think that's what he said. So let's... I think that's what he said. So let's have a little look. There's something there. So what are we doing? 200 and something knots. There's a whole load of light coming out of that one. Ah, I'm not flying in the direction I thought I was. Relative to them, anyway. I think I'm on the wrong side of them. So what I need to do is I need to get situated with that thing. Let's throttle back. Get some flaps out and put the gear down. And let's get the hook down while I'm remembering. Everything's over there somewhere. I've still got landing lights on. Yes. Right, so let's just fly over the top of everything and work out where it's all travelling. In the dark it's pretty hard. I've got 1270 of fuel left, which is, let's face it, a few minutes. This is going to go wrong. More power, much more power, otherwise we're going to be having a bath. Okay, that's a good sign. We've got some ILS. But where is the carrier? Ah! So that's not the carrier. I think the carrier is just beyond. Do you know we are actually on a meaningful approach. But I think that's the carrier there. Yeah, it is. Okay. It's slightly high. Oh, this is a bit more hopeful. Lights are on, which is a phenomenally good start. Hooks down, gears down, yeah.
Fly the ball.
I'm trying, shush.
Little low for lineup. You're a little low. You're a little low. Power. You're going high. Wave off, wave off.
Yeah, even I'm going to agree with that. So let's back off the power, back on the power. Try not to get wet. Try not to hit this ship. We're going to give them a surprise though by flying over the stern at 360 feet. There's my carrier. What I'm doing is really crazy. I mean, I don't think anybody would ever try and do this, would they, for real? I'm trying to do a Case 1 carrier landing at night, which is, well, it's not sensible. It's just silly. Let's gain a bit of height and fly a little bit further out and then turn around. Should do it. And now we'll put our turn in. Try and stay around that 1,000 feet. So kind of feels safe. So the nearest ship, that one there, is the marker, and the carrier is over to the side there. Oh, we're losing height. More power. And now I've got to wait for the ILS to come up, which hopefully it will. I think that carrier is over there. Okay, we do want to be over that way a little more. That is our carrier, and you can see now the optical landing sight system, whatever you want to call it, on the back, on the stern even. £600 and something pounds of fuel left, and I'm very high. Very, very, very high. They're saying don't do it, but I'm starting to get desperate.
You're high. You're a little. Come left. Come left. Power. You're a little low. You're drifting right.
Yeah, okay. We'll be doing that again. So what happened there was I just I chickened out, and I put too much power on. I was a bit low and I put too much power on and just kind of ballooned up into the sky. Which is a shame actually, because the end of the approach was kind of okay. So there's the carrier. We're halfway around our circuit and we've now got 510 pounds of fuel left. Oh, oh dear. This is going to go terribly wrong. Okay. So we're flying roughly in the right direction. Audio and ILS, is that part of the supercarrier? Yes, it is, I believe. I think ILS might be there already, but yeah, I think you're right. The audio is part of supercarrier, and I love it. I think it, you know, finishes off beautifully. Okay, let's ease off. Chaos out. Welcome to the stream, by the way. So I'm going to start my sharpening up of that turn. You can see the ILS now on the head-up display. I'm just going to concentrate a little bit on that. We are very, very high. Come on, get down, 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 down. I can't afford. Ooh, I can't afford to mess up again because. I really need this landing. Okay, we are more or less lined up actually. Just gonna dump a bit more height. Coming onto that slope. Yeah, we know. I know. I'm gonna get wet. Right, okay. So hopefully that will just drop. Oh, we're far too low. Far too low. We're going to chop the jet in half on the... Yeah, okay, we're going round again. And now we've got... Oh, no, we're dead. Got 250 pounds of fuel, so... I'm going to be parking it somewhere, I think. We are dead. Or I'm dead. You guys are alright. I'm dead. 190 pounds. Oh, what a shame. Wasn't for the want of trying. I'm getting loads of beeps, but this is not going to happen. Look, 140 pounds. Nope. Get your nose down, you idiot. Nose down. Nose down. Where's my carrier? It's over there. Right, I'm going to start that turn because I'm desperate. 80 pounds. No, we are dead. We're just about to see all the lights go out. It's going to be... Thanks for turning up, chat. How's it going? Really badly. Yeah, really, really, really badly. Our carrier is over there and I've got 30 pounds of fuel left. So I'd say about as badly as it can go. Oh, there you go. That's it. We're done. All done. So I suppose I should try not to land on that. It's nice and peaceful, isn't it? I'm going to press Control E twice. So, no, I'm not a pilot. The closest I've ever been is I've flown in a Piper Cherokee where I took off. Well, kind of took off with a lot of supervision and landed at Denham near London. which was a lovely thing back in the day. But I'm about to get wet, and all these ships aren't going to stop for anybody really. So, splash. Wee woo. Yeah, that's. Yeah, you're right. That's kind of how it is. I'm not seeing anybody coming to pick me up. Ah, interestingly, I've gained some elevation. Have I gone to heaven? I don't know. Or has somebody blown into my parachute and given me a second lease of life? I seem to be in the sky again, but anyway. So there you go. This is epic. Yeah, I had some fun programming it too. So I mean, you have fun with playing with it. So look, what I need to do now is I need to select roll. Are we going to try and go straight back to there? Let's give it a go. Royal Navy. Cool. That would be cool, wouldn't it? I think anybody would... that'd be anybody's dream, wouldn't it? Josh is saying, yeah, go for it. Uh-oh. So we're going to fly from Godorta, and this will be probably my last attempt. I've never done night flying. This is just madness for me. I shouldn't be trying it, but hey, it's entertaining, probably slightly entertaining. Certainly cringeworthy. I've just got to wait for this aircraft to switch on. Yes, yeah, I did. I used the Twitch API. So you'll see in the stream chat there's another user called Spiffing Rich Bot, and that's the two controllers. So I've got a controller on the front set of lights which go round my monitor. So things like follows make me glow green. And then behind me, obviously, there's the reward chat controlled lights, and they're both using kind of similar code. Twitch, if you look under the hood, is using Internet Relay Chat, and that's what I've written as a client for a little ESP8266 chip. So it's connected via my home Wi-Fi, sits on chat, and just responds to the stuff in chat. But it's quite clever because it knows that the message has to come from.
Roll left.
Yeah, I know.
Flight controls. Flight controls.
So yeah, the message has to come from the Twitch API effectively, so, or Nightbot. Right, let's do a little bit of setup down here. For a start, it's night time, so let's have some lights. Let's just see what we're doing. So TACAN, we said was 73. And I need to turn it on down here. Ex-Typhoon pilot, that would be really cool. He'd be able to teach you all the right ways of doing it. Okay, so we're not seeing anything on here just yet. Oh, of course, TACAN's turned off. Turn it on. Press and hold. Washington. Ah, now the Washington's moved. Earlier on it was 100 miles away, but it's obviously moved a little bit. Whoa! Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the follow. Big juicy steak too. Welcome to the stream. Let's see. Right, ILS. Oops. Oh, that broke it. Right, ILS wants to be on channel 11. Press enter, turn it on, and then I need to sort out my comms. So, manual, 127,500. Hey? Yes, sorry. I'm a bit slow. Yeah, I've got you. Agreed. Let's have some lights. Yeah, the lights are kind of good, but oh well, we know our way around this airport. Click, click, and we need this thing on night. There we go. And that one needs to be on night as well. Okay. Now there is a variable for don't know whether that's it or not, but that's no, I don't think I'm doing the right thing. Alright, well I think we've got everything set. And my experience is that these guys here don't seem to respect comms. I've obviously got the wrong frequency for comms. So, yeah, F6 is lovely. So, I mean, British aircraft. There is the Spitfires in there. If you want to go retro, that's on my list. That's what I'm going to have at some point. I quite like the old propeller-driven shenanigans. Have a look around. Knows where steering on would be a good start. Check it works, yeah. So this is a multiplayer server, so I should just kind of have a little look around. I've not seen anybody else connect, so I think I'm on my own. Yeah, modern ones, yeah. I have a Harrier, which, in fairness, I've not really played because I'm still concentrating on learning this one. Jeez. Yep, got me. Yep. Oops. Nearly went for an excursion across the field. Oop, nearly lost it. Yeah. Well, to be honest, if I'm doing something at the time, I don't see chat. I've programmed my lights around the monitor. They're just those little NeoPixel LEDs, so that a pair of them each side of the monitor flash for chat. But if I'm consumed by something at the time and would mess the game up, then I kind of notice it and have to look back in a minute. So I don't always see that chat message was going to be a lightning strike. And actually the lightning strike gets spotted at the same time as chat appears in the OBS window as well. So alright, well I might be back for a little bit more tomorrow, but thanks for stopping by, and hopefully catch you next time. Thank you for the follow. Alright, so we are more or less on the centre line. It's going to be good enough. Good enough for government work. Our flaps. I've got all of my instruments and stuff going. We're just gonna send it, I think. So brakes are on full. Masses of power. Go. And now I'm going to try and correct. Ooh, with a tiny, tiny bit of rudder. Oh my goodness me. Yep, made it. Made it, we survived. Right, gear up. Get rid of flaps. And let's control that rate of ascent. So something's not quite right here. I look like I've got faulty... Uh-oh, police are after me. For crimes against, well, something. Yeah, I seem to have faulty INS today. Does this mean I'll never actually find the carrier? It is possible. I'll have to get them to radio me where I am, which is quite scary, especially at night. Seriously off now. Yeah, good morning to you too. It's, yeah. Yeah, I should be asleep. Work in the morning and all that. So we are going at full tilt. Oh, that's nice. You've got the glow, of course. I should put some marker lights on. Can't see them because they're there. There you go. So now we should have, there you go, got some position lights now. That's good. So according to this we are flying more or less straight towards our aircraft carrier. But if you've been watching a while, I'm going to say I'll believe it when I see it. Just my experiences haven't been all that good. We could try and radio them, couldn't we? COM 2. Air traffic control. Station 9. Inbound.
Marshall 147. Marking Mom Street 46450. Angels 6. State 7.9.
No, they don't hear me. Perhaps the government didn't pay for the decent radios. Or perhaps when I'm travelling at 620 knots. Doppler shift puts me on the channel below or something. Well, channel above actually, wouldn't it? So while that ticks down, can I find that's not it. Ah, that's more like it. Okay. COM 2. Air traffic control. Air traffic control. Station 8. Inbound.
Marshall 147. Marking Moms 355 430. Angels 6. State 5.9.
Come on, please. Let's check what we did with the comms just in case. Oh, we didn't do it. I've had this before. I'm going to back the speed off now because somehow I'm going to have to fix this comms. I don't know why it does it, but come on, please. We're 15 miles away from something. Yeah, which is over there. That's my carrier group, I suspect. Let's just go and have a look. Well, so the instruments are telling me that it's down here somewhere, but I'm seeing something there. So this might be the good old instruments not telling the truth problem again. It's just possible. I need to fix my comms. Oh, please, come on. I have had this problem several times, and great. Okay, well, we seem to have a communications malfunction. So let's just see where we're going. We're going up the coast. That is a little group of ships. We're not about to fall into the sea. Let's try. Turn the radio off. Back on. Don't think I actually did turn it off, did it? But let's find any frequency that's in the right band. This is really interesting. So what appears to happen is I end up stuck in UHF. I'm going to break it in a minute. Anybody got a hammer? Interestingly, I've got a localizer on the screen here for something, and I don't know what. I don't know where that's trying to lead me. Oh look, there is a carrier. So we see the red flashing light there, that's the optical landing site.
Altitude. Altitude.
On the back of on the stern, I should say, of a carrier. So I'm intrigued really, because it's only the comms that are stopping me from getting down onto that boat. Let's see what we can do. I wonder if we can do it with the left radio. Air traffic control. Station 5. Inbound.
Marshall 147. Marking Moms 16647. Angels 5. State 4.2.
147. Mother's weather is visibility 10 bus mile. Scattered clouds at 3,000. Altimeter is 2973.
147.
So, do you know what I'm going to do? We're 5 miles out, but we are almost. We're almost on the. Let's get the gear down. See you at 10.
147. See you at 10. Tower 147. Overhead Angels 3.5. State 4.2.
147. Tower, roger. BRC 331. Signal is Charlie.
147.
So I'm fighting this with the
Update state
stick.
switched out.
147. State 4.2.
Stupidly high, but it won't matter because we'll have a go around. Most likely. I don't think we're going to land this. No, we're not, but we will have a go around. So we're coming in rather fast. Half a mile? I don't know, it might work. Might work. Might work. I'm going to have to... yeah. Surprised I managed to get down to that altitude, actually. That's a surprise. So let's begin our turn. And for anybody who's watching, I know I shouldn't have attempted that. That was just wrong. But for someone who's afraid of the dark, maybe you'll cut me some slack. there's our carrier. So I'm going to give myself a little bit of space. Hey Jackson, you've found me at night, preparing for, well, it's probably not going to work, let's put it that way. Welcome back. It is very dark. It's really, really dark. And scary, I've got to say. I'm nervous. So, carrier is one of those kind of poorly illuminated dots over there. And I think it's that one. So I'll wave the mouse at it. I think it's that one there. Fairly certain it is. And I'm watching the ILS which is up here, that vertical line. It's telling me that we've got the horizontal one now. It's telling me that we're high and we're over to the left quite a way. Sorry, yeah, we are too far to the left. Ah, there's my marker boat, look. So I need to be over here. And you can see now that we're almost on the right height. Now I can see the carrier, and I'm both high and still too far to the left. Right, let's get that around.
Easy with it.
Easy with it, you reckon? We are low, 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 low. I think this is a wave off. Unless that will settle. Will it settle? It might. Yes! Oh, proper nighttime landing. How about that? Grade C wire 3. 3-wire. Awesome. I'm shocked. I never expected that to work. Cool. This is where I inadvertently just drive the aircraft off the edge of the deck. So I'm led to believe that the nose wheel is underneath my backside. So okay. And with that, I think this is a pretty good place to call it. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to have a quick look and see if anybody else is around. I've had a whole bunch of fun. You guys that watched and gave me hints all the way through and encouragement as well. I just want to say, yeah, big thanks, because that's why I do this. I do it for the interaction. I do it for the follows and the you know, and the chat and banter that goes with that. So I do appreciate you guys. And I'm going to have a quick look around and see if anybody I know is online. What have we got? So I'm not seeing anybody. It's a real shame. It's a real shame. So okay, in which case I'm just going to say, in fact, what's chat saying? Let's have a little look. Oop! I've killed something. Let's bring OBS back. Come on, OBS. None of just cuz, and no nobody else that I've got in my list, sadly. So look, we'll leave it there. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Do come and join the Discord if you want to find out what we're all about. Obviously, you can read my my panel, and if I do something like, yeah, good night, Josh. I'm going to do this. There you go. Come and join the Discord, and we can talk offline. And wee woo, yeah. Hey Carl, thanks for stopping by. You just caught me just as I'm about to pull the plug, and it's even later for you. It must be 3 o'clock in the morning for you, 3:30. So it's far too late here. I'm being irresponsible. I should be asleep. So till next time. Good night all. Take care.